Nutrition movement. And today I want to give you a short but informative presentation about how to build muscle. I want to let you know if you click the button here that says get your free report, it will take you to my website where you get a free newsletter sent to you a few days a week with detailed cutting edge nutrition, training, and supplement information and motivation. Let's get down to business. Everything we know about building muscle is wrong, and that's me on the lower right to give you a little idea how I look, how I train, some of the magazines and places I've been featured in. But there's really only two factors that govern muscle growth. Yeah, I'm not kidding, and we'll get into both. So forget everything else that you've been taught. Forget everything that the magazines teach you that feature juiced up bodybuilders. Forget everything that most people have spoon-fed you year after year in terms of what builds muscle, and we focus on two things. Because when we peel the layers off and have this clarity, we will get better results. So hormones and consistent effort. Those are the only two things. Hormones dictate the fat you lose, the muscle you'll be able to dictate your testosterone, your growth hormone. They dictate how fast you recover from training so you can train another day. And consistent effort. You got to go to the gym, obviously, right? We know you have to train, but you also have to strive in the gym. You also have to make effort in every single set and every single rep. So forget everything else. All right, so let's talk about CrossFit real quick because everybody wants to talk about it and everybody wants to know, can CrossFit build muscle? Sure, it can help you build muscle. A lot can help you, can potentially help you, but it's what you do with that potential, right? So CrossFit's benefit is that it focuses on progression and big movements. Now, I know a lot of people out there that are watching this, oh, I squat, I bench press, I deadlift. Do you really though? You may do the movements, but are you going as low to the ground? Are you progressing to add weight on the deadlift? Are you working to develop your glute and lockout strength in the deadlift so your overall volume and weight can increase? There's a lot that goes into it because you see people time and time again in the gym that squat and deadlift and bench press, but not everybody at the gym is big or muscular or looks like they train, right? So the thing about CrossFit is that it focuses on improving the movements, whether it's the workout of the day or there's a chalkboard in the wall that people want to focus on. I am not the biggest CrossFit fan. I'm also not a CrossFit hater in that degree. So CrossFit focuses on progression and using big movements to achieve your goal. And that's the benefit, and that's why I think it can help you, because CrossFit helps you to strive to achieve those goals. But let's talk about your diet and training, and as always, again, click this link here, get the free report. Let's talk about your training though. So both volume and frequency are key. People generally in the bodybuilding community focus on volume, right? We want to focus on doing 4 sets of 4 exercises of 12 to 15 reps. That's a volume-based approach, and volume does work. But frequency is as important as volume. If you're training your arms once a week, you have to wait 6 more days to get any extra arm volume in. So both volume and frequency need to be managed appropriately in order to achieve full growth. So it's a combination of multi-joint and iso movements. There's a lot of strength coaches online and people online that will say you got to do multi-joint and don't worry about doing curls because a row puts your arm in a better line of pull. Yeah, anatomically that's true, but there's also nonsense. Anything that tells you that you don't need to train your triceps or you don't need to train your biceps to get big arms or your shoulders directly, they're full of it because hormone production and muscle growth is specific to the area that you train. There's a lot of growth factors that get released when you train your shoulders, when you do a side raise. Sure, it will work when you do a shoulder press, but the side raise as well because you're targeting an area. But you got to strive to get strong though, and that's what I talk about with consistent effort. You got to strive to improve every rep, every set. Try to add 2.5 pounds or 1 rep per workout. My best way of doing it, to tell you guys, is 4 days per week. So focusing on one body part twice. So let's say you want to develop your arms, you get better arm growth. You're going to train everything 4 days a week. You're going to have 1 arm day, but that second day, maybe when you train shoulders towards the end of the week, you're going to train your arms 3-4 sets of biceps and triceps because you can get that extra volume in. Looking at the diet, and here's where hormones come in. Obviously, hormones are a factor in training as well, but we want to optimize our insulin levels. So insulin is a mother hormone. If we can control our insulin through smart carbohydrate and supplementation intake, all our other hormones are going to be working appropriately as well. So we want our carbs post-workout and the second meal post-workout. That's a typo, I say post-meal, but research shows that if you have a second post-workout meal, not as high in carbohydrates, you will tend to bump up the effects of your post-workout meal. And I'm a big fan of carbs at breakfast. I know a lot of people for fat loss like to keep them out of the diet with breakfast because they help you have energy during the day, but carbs at breakfast are essential for helping your body get an anabolic environment. Protein, I like 1.2 grams per pound of body weight. I don't like the 2 grams. I think that's too much. Your body can't use that much protein, but you can get a beneficial aspect of using about 1.2 to 1.5 grams per pound of protein during the course of the day. You want protein with every meal. And my favorite supplements are branched chain amino acids. Creatine, we know those are obvious muscle builders, but vitamin C helps to manage cortisol and stress from training. Omega-3s are essential for inflammation, and green tea is really good for helping our body reduce estrogen, which naturally raises our testosterone, but also for detoxing our body. But if you guys want a complete plan laid out for you right now, you can get started right now with my physique formula. It's just $4.95. If you like it, keep it. If not, you'll never pay a dime. You can get that by clicking the link below. As always, guys, subscribe above and comment below. I love helping you out. And you can hire me for consulting. I am available for 12, 8, 4-week programs. So click the links below, guys. Have a great day and get out there and build some muscle.